guys, what's going on? It's Nick here with Gear Nut, and today we're going to do an EDC bag dump. So, some of my viewers wanted to see this, so I thought, you know what, it'd be a good deal. So, I haven't really went through this bag in quite a while, so it's probably got a collaboration of God knows what. But we're going to dump it on camera for you guys. So, who knows what we'll find. But anyhow, this is my Maxpedition Jumbo VersaPack. I believe it is the S style. So it sits on your left side. I'm a right-handed shooter. I'm a right-handed carrier. So it allows me to carry one gun in the bag, one gun on my body. So it gives me options, which I really like. Plus, this on my left hip does not inhibit my drawing in any way. So it's on my left side. It's out of the way. If I do have to draw my gun with this bag on, not a big deal. And if you guys don't know, I am a concealed carry holder. So, but anyhow, let's get this show on the road. First things you're going to notice is the Clean Canteen water bottle. So this is the Clean Canteen 27 ounce, just stainless steel, water bottle, 818 stainless. This one was made in, 15-06. I'm not sure how those things are rated or what that date stamp is, but an absolutely great, almost perfect water bottle for EDC. You can boil water in it if you had to, so it's nice to have that option. Plus, it's 27 ounces of water, so it's better than a standard water bottle because it has a little bit more in it, but it's not a 40 ounce because sometimes those 40 ounces are hard to drink out of. So that's why I went with a 27. I might switch this out for an insulated water bottle. I'm kind of on the fence about it. There's positives and negatives to it, but I'm thinking about it. So comment section below, what are your thoughts? So water bottle on this side, on the other side, these are the two things I use probably the most, and there's one more inside. But this is the Tops Skendi Trekker, and this is an absolutely outstanding knife. I just used this to cut a lime up, and it worked out flawlessly. So I do food processing with this, slash carving, slash survival stuff with it. It's just a really good all-around knife. Fits in the hand really well. I did add a leather lanyard, and the way that I did it makes it extremely easy to pull it out of this leather sheath. So this video is not going to be a review on it, but it's just a really handy way of having a knife in this bag. On this side, this little pouch down here, this is my tool pouch. So I keep a little pair of vice grips down in here, and these are Irwin brand vice grips, the original. And these are the 4WRs. So these things are tiny, but they still get the job done. I can still clamp onto a nut or a bolt and really hold on to it. And the jaws, they really open up extremely big. I can really get onto a big nut or bolt or a pipe. I could probably almost get onto a 1-inch pipe with this if I had to and turn it. It would mar it up. That's the only downside about vice grips, but it's nice to have a little pair around. My dad was the person who got me started with these little puppies. So along that line, this is the 4-inch adjustable Carlisle wrench. It adjusts almost to a 3/4 inch, so you could really grab onto a big nut or bolt and get your job done. Not a lot of leverage room on this shaft because it's only 4 inches, but you could probably grab it with the vice grips if you absolutely had to, or you could probably put a pipe on there or something. So, but it's nice to have that. I'm not sure about this. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, so this might migrate to the console of my car, but we'll see. And this is the Altoids toolkit. Inside of here, there is all sorts of MacGyver style things. There's fishing hooks, leaders, sewing kits for buttons. There's an extra 9mm round for my handgun that's in this pack. There's tweezers, toenail clippers, sewing thread, Torx security screw bits for taking down my Leatherman Charge TTI, a Leatherman bit kit, hot glue stick, a Leatherman bit extender, you know, Q-tips for cleaning, just a smorgasbord of MacGyver style things that I am always using to fix something. So nice to have that in there. And that is almost it for this pouch. The other thing is the Ace Hardware 3-foot tape measure. So in this little tiny pack, Altoids can for size reference, in this little tiny package right here, there is 3 foot of tape measuring. Maybe even a little more, probably a little more. What do we got? We got 2, we got 3 and some change, probably 2 inches change. This is in there just so I can measure fish, measure door frames and stuff like that, see if refrigerators are going to fit when I'm helping somebody move something. You know, just a handy little piece of kit. Almost weighs nothing. You forget that it's even in there. You know, all that is in this side pouch. Works out really well. You know, so we did water bottle, 2 pouches. Now we're moving on to the concealed carry pouch. So the gun that usually hangs out in here is going to be, it's loaded, so I'm not going to take it out of its sheath. But this is the Springfield XDS-9 with the 8-round magazine. I find that I can just throw this on a belt and use it if I have to. I can appendix carry this. I did build this sheath and I absolutely love it. It works out really, really well. But I absolutely love this gun. I can throw it on and conceal it with almost every type of clothing that I have in my wardrobe. So that's the only thing that is in the concealed carry pouch. Up top here, I call this the sunglasses pouch because it's like almost picture perfect for your sunglasses. But I keep a 7-round magazine for my concealed carry weapon or whichever gun I have in here. I throw the other magazine up top. It's real quick to get to it if I have to. And I also keep another flashlight. So this one is the LED Lenser T2QC. This is what I classify as a fun flashlight because it has white, red, green, and blue. Don't believe me? Check this out. This is awesome. So whenever somebody asks me for a flashlight, I just hand them this and I don't say nothing. And they always sit there and go to town with this little flashlight. I mean, it is just hilarious to see their expression. They don't understand that they have to sit there for a minute and figure out how to operate it. But as soon as they do, it's one of the funnest things you can hand somebody. So I'll do another review about this, the positives and negatives of this flashlight. But it's a fun flashlight. You know, it's almost not a serious flashlight. It's funny. So some of the other flashlights I get, I do throw up in here with a spare magazine. That's kind of what I do, some of the reviews. This other pouch right here is what I would call, I don't know, like the mouth pouch. Because I have the flosser toothpicks, you know, that have a flossing and a picking on the end. Those things are awesome. If you eat steak and you get it in your teeth, just get one of those. You're all taken care of. And I do carry a couple packs of gum. That's kind of my thing. You know, if I had one downfall, I chew a lot of gum. So I try to keep a couple different flavors around, especially at work. I'm always going through gum when I'm working. I don't know why. It's just part of being gear nut, I guess. So, but that is that pouch right there. Pop this over right here. Boom. Now we're going to get into the main pouch. So the main pouch is going to have my Maxpedition Fatty Charge Kit. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. There's some things that didn't make the cut. I kind of lightened this up. I found stuff that I wasn't using. I have a bunch of micro USB charging cables in here. So I could charge flashlights, I could charge cell phones. I do have lightning cables for iPhones in the back. I don't have an iPhone. My wife doesn't have an iPhone. There's a couple people in my family that do, and I have a lot of friends that do. So I do keep those in the back here. And I also keep a, I'm going to make a mess here, a Olight Micro Dock 3 charging. So I can plug this in to the Anker 2600. Well, let's read this off because you guys are going to want to know what gear nut's carrying. So this is the Anker Power Core Plus 26800 battery bank. So 2600, 26 and 8, that's just a weird number. 800 milliamp power, 3 ports, a quick charge port with the Qualcomm, or I don't even know what you call this thing, with the quick charge plug. This thing works. If you're looking for something that charges quickly, check one of these out. This has got to be the fastest charging system ever. The smart technology that Anker's using in this little Power Core Plus and their wall plugs is just unbeatable. So one of these days I need to do a charging race and show you guys how fast that their charging is. It's awesome. It's a lot better than your factory plugs. So the Maxpedition charge kit, main compartment. Also in the main compartment is, all right, I do keep a little medicine pouch, Tylenol, Advil, what do we got? Pepto-Bismol, Imodiums, and there might be a couple water purification tablets in there. I'm not going to tear this apart, but if somebody does need some aspirin, I can give it to them if they know what they need, you know. And it's got all the information on the little pouch, or the individual pouches. You know, it's a single dose unless they have to take a special dose. So it's really awesome. It has all the information on it and even the expiration dates. So really handy little thing. Right here is my first aid kit. So I made my own little first aid kit. It's got little ouch pouch things. It's not a trauma kit. It's not a tourniquet. It's just a little first aid kit. It also has a space blanket on the back too. I found I had the room. These two are in lock sacks. This is just a normal Ziploc bag, and these lock sacks are awesome. I will be buying some more of these, especially for making little first aid kits. Really awesome. Got some moleskin in there as well. This is my fire kit. So it is spring. You know, we just came out of winter, and this will stay with me probably year round. I do have a Nathan 4071 ferro rod, mini Bic lighter, some wax cotton pads, a wet fire tinder or wet fire cube. What do we have? We have some jute twine down in there, and on the back, waterproof camp matches with a striker. You know, just, you know, your essentials to get a little fire going. You know, it's nice to be able to do that if you're over there hanging out at somebody's house, if you're camping, or if you're fishing, or God forbid you have to start a fire to save your life. You at least have something that's better than nothing. So those are in there. I think that's about, nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you, I do not EDC this, guys. I went to the gun range and I forgot that I had 50 rounds. It was in the bottom of this bag. I thought I shot everything, and this is still in there. That shouldn't be in there. But 9mm. Just some range ammo. Let's check this out. What do we got? Federal 9s. You know, not a big deal. Pretty cool packaging, though. Because look at that. It's got a little tray. It's got all these individual little cylinders for your rounds. That's pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's not... It's not something I usually EDC. That shouldn't be in there. So, oh well. It's part of the video now, guys. Up front, right in the rain notepad. These things are awesome. This is a newer one. I used up the other ones that I've been having in my bag, so I put a new one in there. And these things are phenomenal. This is the Right in the Rain number 935. My favorite notepad they make ever. Absolutely outstanding. If I could only choose one thing to write on, it would be the Right in the Rain. You know, it'd be a coin toss, but I think I would go with the Right in the Rain over the Field Notes notebooks. I love my Field Notes, don't get me wrong, but if you can only pick one, it would probably be Right in the Rain. But they are pricey, guys. So, last pouch, the front pouch. This is kind of a, I don't know, it's a junk pouch. I've got some Gorilla Tape wrapped around a card. You know, that should really be in the tool compartment, but I put it in a plastic bag because when it gets hot, the stickiness goes everywhere in your bag. So I just put it in a plastic bag. Problem solved. Pretty cool. I try to keep some snacks. I got some salted peanuts here, and I probably should replace these. These have been in my bag for quite a while, and they're kind of an allergen. You know, there's a lot of people allergic to peanuts. I probably should throw some beef jerky in here, But when I have beef jerky in my bag, it's gone within a week or two. It never stays there. My kids, ask for it, or my wife asks for it, or I eat it. Pretty much I eat it. So that's kind of why the peanuts are still in there. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're good. But they are an allergen, so yeah, we'll see. We did just come out of winter. It is now April, so I still have some lotion. This is just a Vaseline brand. I get whatever's cheap, whatever's on sale. I throw it in my bag, I use it. I absolutely hate when my fingers crack and bleed, so you'll see a little bottle of lotion in my lunchbox. You'll see a little bottle of lotion in my console in my car, a little bottle of lotion in my bag. It just keeps my fingers from bleeding all over the place. So I guess that's what I get, right? So in this little key keeper, I got the Tops survival whistle. It came with a knife. I just threw it on here, and it's been on there ever since. I don't know. It's not hurting anything, right? So, and then I have a little metal pencil sharpener. So I do carry a pencil on my EDC, so it's nice to have a little pencil sharpener. Every once in a while, my kid will ask me to sharpen his pencils. So it is what it is. It's just handy, convenient, and it takes a key keeper that I wouldn't use, and it makes it useful. So, pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Olight S30R Baton 3. This is a perfect light for this bag. It's a powerful light. It's got a lot of output. It's got a lot of modes. It's rechargeable. So with my recharging kit over here, I can recharge this light on the go and have a really good backup light. So it's, man, it's a really good flashlight. So if you guys are looking for an EDC bag light, check this out. It is a little bit pricey, but in my opinion, it's worth it. It's a real good light. Unless you want to have a tactical light, then I would choose something else, but this is a good EDC bag light. So check that out, the Olight S30R Baton 3. And the last thing in my bag, guys, is probably the weirdest. Probably the weirdest. A orange bandana, right? That's not weird, right? Signal with it, use it for wiping your teeth. But a spoon, a fork, and a knife. This is a Coughlin's, stainless steel Taiwan camping section find at Cabela's. And I'm going to tell you exactly why these are in here. Every time I go to work and I'm eating really good food with a plastic fork or a knife, and it drives me nuts, I go out to the car and I grab my little knife, fork, and spoon. And it saved me a couple times. Sometimes we'll have a really nice cookout, they'll have a really good steak, but they give you that cheap silverware, and it drives me nuts. It's almost like insulting. So eating good food with plastic, cheap silverware, I can't do it. So I carry these around when I can. I need to get another one and throw it in my lunchbox because I use it more than I thought I would. So, but that's what I got. That is the EDC bag of the day, actually. But I've had this bag for a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, and this Maxpedition pack is phenomenal. It's wearing like steel. It is perfect. Sometimes it's a range bag, sometimes it's a camera bag, sometimes it's an EDC bag, sometimes it's a gear testing bag. It just fills all the roles that I need it to. So you just never know what's going to be in here. Hence the ammunition. Can't believe that was in there. That's awesome. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit me up in the comment section below. I'd like to hear what you have to say. If there's something that you think that I should have in here that I don't, let me know, and I'll see if it's my style. Everybody's EDC bag's different. So that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you later.